on December 15th, 2023, me and my best bud Lonnie were golfing. And
yeah.
he
We love
loves
golf. We love golf. Yeah, it was so much fun.
We were golfing, and we were doing a challenge where for every single hole that we went on, we shotgunned a beer, took a shot, and named our favorite athlete. And
That sounds like fun. Did we do a good job?
we did a great job. We did a great job.
We beat it, didn't we?
We beat it, but on the 9th hole, tragedy struck.
What happened?
Me and Lonnie,
Mm-hmm.
we were racing our golf carts, and we were going at a top speed of 19.5 miles per hour.
We were zooming.
And unfortunately, I hit a duck,
Quack, quack.
and I flipped 17 times, crashing into Lonnie's golf cart, sending him flying across the lake like a little rock. He skipped 7 times in the water. And by the time they found him, this isn't funny. By the time they found him, he was barely breathing. Water, one of his lungs had collapsed and the other was halfway filled with water.
Oh, my God. Did he make it?
Yes. But when they resuscitated him, his dick grew 3 inches. But he has the mind of a 3rd grader for the rest of his life.
Sounds like a pretty good deal for this Lonnie fella. Like, I wouldn't mind. Welcome back.
On that note,
Welcome back
to the shittiest podcast on the internet. I didn't.
That was a little off the cuff.
That was off the cuff.
Off the cuff for you guys.
This sling isn't actually a sling. It's a chef's apron. And Lonnie actually did hurt his left eye before we started this because he tried to put that eye patch on. And he smacked himself in the cornea.
I did, and that's why I'm taking it off now. Little 3D action for you. It really pissed me off when I did that. Brought tears to my eyes.
It's true.
Isn't it? Do you ever feel emasculated as a man? Like when something that you don't think would hurt you that bad, like really fucking stings, and you're like, ooh, and you feel the tears swell up in your eyes?
Yeah, you know. Well,
do you
know
feel
what that
emasculated,
is?
or do you just feel like
I feel
that's normal? Like
I feel
for everybody?
pissed off. You know when you're like in a bad mood already,
Yeah.
and then like the cabinet slams a little too hard and like it hits you, and you're like, fuck.
Or you drop your keys.
You gotta pick them up.
Dude, fuck,
God
dude.
damn it.
When I gotta bend over for something, brother, dude,
Oh man.
it's already a hassle just walking around day to day. You're adding fucking equilateral movements into here. Like, come on,
It's not good.
What's happening here?
Yeah, see, no, I feel like the biggest thing is when you're not expecting to get hurt, so you don't have adrenaline, it hurts more.
Yeah,
Because you don't have
because you're not prepared for it.
You know when you're about to get into a fight and your legs get all shaky, and you're like, "Hey, buddy," and then you can't feel your legs, and you're like deep.
And you start crying.
you start bawling
You
your
start
eyes
fucking
out.
crying, and you get really angry at
And
them.
you're like, well, that's because of the adrenaline.
Yeah.
But when you don't have adrenaline, you just get smacked upside the head. It hurts quite a bit.
Yeah, that's why sneak attacks are quite effective. True story. I got sucker punched in like my first fight. Very effective tactic for the young fella to use. I don't know if we ever talked about my fight.
You haven't, but I want to hear this. But first of all, there's no way you're sneaking up on anybody. You're not sneak attacking anybody.
Nah, well, some people can get away with it. Some people can't.
Like I could run up on someone.
You
and
could
just sucker punch them.
You could
You.
Me, I'm like, I'm like
I'm
a Dark Souls 3 boss. Every punch is telegraphed. Everything's telegraphed.
No, you're literally gonna. Someone's gonna be sitting there at the bar,
Yeah.
And you're gonna come up to them, and the fucking lights are gonna go out before you even hit there. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck? Who turned the lights?" And they're gonna turn around, and you're fucking 6'6".
Because I'm fucking literally casting a fucking eclipse over the top of them.
It's just no sneak attacks work. But okay, so the first time you got into a fight, someone sneak attacked you.
You know, sneak attack, surprise attack. He didn't like fucking, sneak up behind me and fucking. But when you're not expecting to get
like the Pink Panther.
Yeah, he didn't Pink Panther my ass.
Okay.
But when you do get just a surprise hook to the face that you weren't expecting, a second ago. Yeah, it stings quite a bit. It brings tears to the old eye bags.
Does it well, immediately you just get filled with adrenaline, huh?
Immediate, yeah, you get fucking, and it's like cool, it's like
It kind of is.
It's not okay. Don't get into fights, but if you do get into fights, how good does the adrenaline rush feel? Because that's like the most natural, like body high you can get, without taking actual drugs. That adrenaline rush, it really feels good. It's a real dopamine blast.
It does.
But, as a fucking 6th grader or a 7th grader, you don't know how to channel it properly. So I'm just like, trying to fucking hit this little fucking kid.
What'd you do? Did you grab him?
He hit me with the sneak attack, the surprise.
Okay. Why did he hit you with the sneak attack?
It's a whole story. I'll tell it in a second. But, after he hit me with the sucker punch, he fucking went to my legs.
How big was he?
5.
Just 5.
Just 5, pretty much at that age. Just 5, literally 120-pound black kid.
And how big were you?
I'm 6. I probably wasn't 6. I'm probably like upper 5s, probably 5'10", probably 5'11", something like that.
200.
Brother, you can add some more pounds on there. Let's not be shy.
You came out the womb 150.
I was big as fuck.
You came out the womb 150.
Dude, I haven't been less than 200 pounds since fucking probably the age of 10.
Okay.
So, yeah, so he tries to go low on me, so I'm just like blasting him in the sides, and then we get pulled apart or whatever by our buddies, because it didn't happen at school or anything. It happened it was a neighborhood scrap.
It was in the neighborhood.
It was a neighborhood brawl.
On the pavement.
That's right. Get down on the pavement, boys.
Go ahead and get your business done on the pavement.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But it was an adrenaline rush. Tears. I'm a crier. Like I'll admit that through and through.
Okay.
When something like fucking really, when something really intense happens, frustrating happens,
you start crying.
The waterworks will come, and I think that was like a childhood mechanism that I developed, because I was like the youngest of like four boys. So I was just like, that was always the defense mechanism.
You were getting fucked on a lot.
Yeah, dude, I was the youngest brother, right? So everybody else was the oldest brother. So they do what oldest brothers do to youngest brothers. They fucking.
That's not normal?
In some families, probably.
Not yours.
No, I wouldn't say it was definitely not exclusive to my.
Okay.
No, we didn't fuck. No, we weren't fucking.
Okay.
No incestuous relationships at the Rose
They never
household.
pinned you down, put their balls on your forehead.
No, one time they made me do
Okay.
one time they made me do blind sit-ups. Fill in the blank.
What the fuck?
Blind sit-ups.
Fucked me, but blind sit-ups.
I did a blind sit-up once. I was blindfolded. They were making me. They were like, dude, I bet you can't do sit-ups blindfolded. let's just say my face went in an ass. Just to cut to the chase. Just to cut the cheese, my face went in an ass.
Okay. That's good.
So just some blind sit-ups.
Oh shit.
Oh man, that was good.
Holy shit. Okay, blind sit-ups.
Yeah, so being a youngest brother, had many trials and tribulations.
One of which is you
blind sit-ups.
You cry when you get frustrated, and the next is blind sit-ups.
Blind sit-ups. They go hand in hand.
They're directly correlated.
They go hand in hand. Yin and yang. Familiar? Are you familiar with the term?
Yin and yang. Oh fuck. Okay.
Yeah. So you were an only child for a while.
Yeah.
And then you finally got a younger sibling, but it's a girl.
And it's like, so for anyone who doesn't know, my age gap between my little sister is 13 years.
So you're just a fucking protective figure.
Yeah, that's
your goddamn.
That's it.
You're like you're Papa Bear.
Yeah,
Mama Bear, Papa Bear.
Yeah, just protector is the whole dynamic there essentially.
So, no blind sit-ups for her.
No. Oh my god.
No, none of those for her.
It's a collapsed lung from the blind sit-ups.
Dude, when I first said it, like I realized it was gold when I first said it.
Oh my god.
Because you can only imagine what happens when you're doing a blind sit-up. What are you going to sit up into,
I'm going to be honest. I thought it was a dick.
Yeah, it could have been. It could have been.
And when you said ass, I was a little relieved. But also, I still think there was probably dicks in there.
I don't know if it was spread. I was blind. I don't know if it was.
It might have been like your nose went into the asshole and the ball sack might have slapped you in the face.
I think it wasn't bare ass. They weren't spreading, but they did fart in my face. I'm pretty sure they did fart.
Wow, that's straight pink eye.
Yeah, it was a real. You know who gave them the idea? Not even. You know when your dad has like a friend. Mm-hmm. But it's not like their brother, but you call him uncle anyways.
Right.
That's like what it was. You? No. Once again, I
don't know these types
Once
of
again,
people,
not
man.
every dynamic is exclusive to your life.
Okay, my bad.
Anyways.
I just project a lot.
You projectile all over the place.
I know, dude. It's a problem I have. It's my main problem.
But yeah, like, he's like, dad's like best friend, and that's who you call uncle, even though they're not actually brothers or whatever. And he was just like he was just like the Funkle kind of guy, like that would do a bunch of crazy shit, and you'd be like, oh man, this guy's the coolest.
Yeah, right. Like what? Give an example.
He would all of this is super irresponsible, not a good role model at all.
Right. But it was the funnest.
But as a kid, you're like, man, this guy's the coolest motherfucking. This is the best guy ever.
Right.
He showed us this one game where we would take either screwdrivers or knives, and you would stand in some grass, and then you would throw it at each other's feet on the ground, and then wherever the knife would land, that's where you'd have to put your foot. Oh. And then you'd have to keep doing it until someone couldn't, like you're doing the splits.
Like you do the splits.
So
That's
I would
where
beat
you. Learned.
I would beat you in that game. That's true.
Dude, Lonnie can do the splits. I swear to God. I've seen it.
I have the video on my phone as proof. I can send it to Alex, and we can.
Actually, yes. I'll put it up right now. That's him doing the splits.
There it is.
But
yeah, I can. I'm flexible, dude. I was first base.
What? 6'6", 350.
As a fucking high schooler, 6'6", 350, 400 pounds, but I couldn't go left or right. But you're damn sure I could lock down that 3 feet of space I had,
on the line.
You know what I mean?
Or no, the first you said for baseball.
For baseball. But, you know, because I didn't need to do the splits in
Lonnie
football.
was a triathlete
I was a triathlete until high school.
until high school, yeah.
I was a triathlete till high school because I didn't have the cardio for basketball in high school. I was way too fat for high school basketball.
And you're white.
And I was white. I went to a predominantly African-American high school. Shout out Cheyenne. Shout out all my cuddies over there. That's what we used to call each other. But yeah, dude,
That was a dad joke.
they could all jump out the fucking gym, dude. They were all so athletic. They were so fucking athletic, so cool. They would jump out the gym. This guy had one of the greatest plays I've ever seen a high school basketball player make. He fucking literally put his nuts, his fucking nuts. He fucking jumped and soared in the air, put his nuts in this kid's mouth,
Did you like it?
dunked.
No consent.
Dunked. I don't remember if he made the dunk or if it, went in and out. You know what I mean? Like it fucked him over.
Oh, he missed it.
Yeah, but then he got called for a charge. Even though it was like a high school player making the most spectacular play you've ever seen.
Yeah.
And this fucking little dick ref is like,
Now.
nope.
Now.
Because we were a black team. And
Hell
we were,
no.
we were
I bet
playing,
it was a white guy too that
we
called
were
that
playing
foul.
we were playing in a whiter district. That's right.
Hell no. Charge.
Yeah, so we were up near, I don't remember if it was in Reno or near Reno, but
Oh, you played up in what? Really?
because it was literally like one of the state champion, not like the state championship game, but like one of the games before it. So like right before we went to Reno, I think it was. Point being, fucking the most amazing play you've ever seen out of a high schooler. Keep in mind, this kid's like 6'3", 6'2".
Okay.
Not fucking super duper tall, not LeBron sized in high school. But like I said, these kids at Cheyenne, bro,
Still put
athletic
his
as
dick
hell.
Right
They
in that
were
guy's
athletic
mouth.
as hell, dude. They could jump out the gym.
And you were just...
I was literally sitting there in awe, dude. Like as a fucking as a high schooler, and especially as a kid that like played basketball. And like Shane Gillis would say, like I was the guy that would just set picks. I was the rebound guy and setting some picks, for the little guys.
Right.
Everyone else can do the damage. I'm just gonna
Set picks.
play
Fill
support.
some space.
I'm gonna play support, right?
Lay down the hammer.
Exactly. Call me like a Bill Lambier or like a
Who's Bill Lambier?
you know Bill Lambier.
I actually don't.
On the Pistons, the bad boys,
Oh, big guy.
the white dude,
Just fouled everybody.
just fouled everybody.
He would have like 5 fouls a game, 5 points.
But he could get rebounds,
10
and he could
rebounds.
set some fucking mean picks. He was an asshole to play against, but he was solid with his teammates, I think. I don't know. Don't quote me on
Okay,
that.
wait. So we did get a little sidetracked after the,
As per usual,
as per usual,
after the blind sit-ups.
after the blind sit-ups and after the. So back to this fight. Your first fight.
Oh yeah.
How many fights have you been in?
Two.
Two.
Two of them.
So the one in that.
I was sixth grade. He was like eighth grade. He was like 2 grades above me, but he was like a really small kid for his age.
Right.
He was good at basketball. He had a nice shot on him. You might have even fucking seen him one time if Cheyenne played Shadow in those years. You might have even seen the kid or met the kid at a fucking Tarkanian tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because he played basketball, right? But, even he went to lead. You might have met him. You might have known the guy.
Okay.
But that's besides the point.
Besides the point. And then wait. So the second fight. When was the second fight?
Second fight, it happened after the first fight, not immediately or anything, thankfully, but it happened.
Not immediately. So like after the first fight, you didn't just go start fighting people.
Just fight everybody in the
Knocking 'em
neighborhood.
out, knocking them out left and right.
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm a gentle giant at my core, right? But I also know you can't like let someone punk you and bitch you,
It's true.
especially if they're smaller than you, right?
It's true.
So we were playing basketball, and these both happened. These both happened because of basketball. Both of these fights happened because of basketball.
Mm-hmm.
You know how it gets in the slums.
In the slums.
You know how it gets. Because street ball, you know how street ball gets intense. When you're not playing on the
street
when
ball.
you're not playing on the fucking hardwood when you're not playing on the hardwood and you're playing on that pavement, dude.
Dog, in when you get in basketball not on hardwood, but in fucking like
street ball,
a park somewhere.
Yeah, dude, street ball
You might get shot.
Thank God we were fucking middle schoolers. Yeah, dude, thank God, because
there's a definite chance you can get shot when you're fucking out there.
Because, you know, motherfuckers, they don't play around. They don't care.
That's their life, dude. Up to that point, that's their life.
They love that shit.
So wait, second fight.
Second fight was, again, because of street ball. And I was, like, a little bit older, but I still wasn't, like, very good yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be, like, under the hoop. I had Butterfingers that day. I'm going to keep it real. I had Butterfingers. I kept dropping the passes, turning the ball over.
Right.
We all have bad days from bad games, brother. We all having a bad.
We all have bad.
But he just kept fucking talking shit, and it's like, dude, I know I'm fucking up, but we're also like on the same team, and you could say other things other than just being an asshole, right? You know, especially because it was another older kid. It's like, even though they're smaller than me, they're older, so they should know better, right? So it's like they weren't showing that, you know, maturity. They were just trying to punk on a younger kid, even
on a little white boy.
Little white boy in the mind. Little white boy in the mind.
You wanted to say little white boy. I could see it in his eyes. They're trying to punk the little white boy.
But
he's fucking 6'3".
Dude, yeah, dude. But I was fucking. You're right. I was a fucking punk little white boy, for lack of a better term. But I did know, like I said previously, like you can't really let him punk you or let him bitch you.
So you swung?
I didn't swing. I pushed his ass.
Ooh.
So I was just like, shut the fuck up.
Boom.
And you know me, all conference offensive lineman. He fucking went to the ground, right?
Right.
He got up, ready to scrap. He threw a punch, didn't connect, and then we basically, you know, fucking grappled for a second, and then they fucking broke it up. Because his older brothers were there, my older brothers were there, all the other kids in their neighborhood were there. It was like real big situation.
How old are you?
That time I was probably like, for both of these fights, I was between the age of like 10 and 12.
Oh.
13 at the oldest.
All right. Well.
So I was very relatively young.
Right.
And I haven't been in any fist fights since, besides the bar scuffle. Have we talked about that? We haven't talked about that, dude. We haven't talked about you, dude.
Allegedly,
there was a fight at a bar that we were at.
This was actually in the time between now and the time that we uploaded our last episode. So this was in between our little hiatus that we took.
Yeah, we were just living life, guys, by the way.
We just never even really said why we
God damn it.
why we haven't uploaded.
We were just busy living life.
Lonnie got his first job.
I got my first job. I got a job. Yeah, dude.
He's doing the damn thing.
Finally grown up. But this is a better story. We'll get back to that.
Just when was this? This is probably like before Christmas.
Slightly before Christmas or slightly after Christmas?
It was like, oh no, it was
before, because it was the 17th.
Allegedly
the 17th. Allegedly Jake's birthday.
So yeah, allegedly it was our homie's birthday. We went to one of our local bars. Not naming which one.
Not naming any names.
It was literally like caught in 4K moment, right? So allegedly, I was really drunk.
Alex was hammered. By the time I got there, Alex was hammered.
I was at least 7 beers 3 Jack Daniel shots deep.
And I totally understand. I totally get it. I showed up a little tardy. My bad. However, Alex, allegedly has been known to get into scuffles at bars.
No.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, an Asian got punched one time, and I was around it. But that was the only other incident that we can name.
It's literally allegedly. You know what I mean?
And the only reason I said that he was Asian is literally because they all joke about how he was Asian. So I'm not saying it.
He's not saying it. We say it.
Yes.
Just so he knows what happened.
But this was so whatever. We were at this bar. We were rolling deep. We probably had 10 to 12 motherfuckers with us. Like, we were in there deep. And it was all of our homies and a couple of their girlfriends and shit.
Yeah. And then my older brother, Junior, our big homie Junior, his older brother, like Alex said, we were rolling mad deep.
Mad deep.
Lots of beef on our side too. As you know. Lots of beef on our side. And from my POV, from my perspective.
Here. Let me lay down my perspective.
Let's lay down your perspective.
And then lay down your perspective, okay?
Because his perspective is the one that matters most. His is the at-hand testimony. Because he was the allegedly involved.
It involved me, and I think the other guy was Indian. Again, I'm not saying this.
Another bar patron. Unspecified ethnicity, believed to be of Indian descent.
Now, Indian homie bumps in to me. I'm 7 beers deep, guys, and this is not my proudest moment. Allegedly, I threw a bow because he bumped into me. Now,
you immediately put yourself in a bad light.
Immediately, he got angry, as he should have. And he turns around, and I kind of acted like I didn't do it. At first, I was like,
what?
And then I turned around, and I was like, what happened? And then he got more angry and got closer to me, so I pushed him. And then,
I can't let you get close.
I can't let you get close. And then he goes, hit me then. Hit me. And he like puts his chin out there. And allegedly, I was like.
Hey.
All right. And I like a 80s movie. I like winded it up and I was like. Ah. And I think I barely connected. But I connected. And then immediately I went for the takedown, put him on the ground, and then like WWE, our other friend, flies in with bows.
12-6.
At least 3 of them, right? I get pulled off. Lonnie pulls me off. And then after the kid gets hit with bows, he gets carried off by Lonnie's brother and Junior's brother, who have him in a headlock, while Lonnie's brothers hit him in the gut.
Allegedly.
That's all alleged. I don't know.
Allegedly. This is allegedly.
This is a story that could have happened or couldn't have happened. I was 7 beers deep. I don't remember a lot, but apparently this happened.
Allegedly.
But explain your alleged point of view.
So, I'm like a couple, because like I said, I got there a little late, so I'm like a couple shots deep, couple beers deep, nothing too crazy. I'm just feeling all right. Mm-hmm. Not hammered, not drunk, nothing.
True, right.
But I turn around and I see, because I just happened to learn about the bow. I did not know you threw a bow.
No, I didn't.
Allegedly.
I
did not know an alleged bow was thrown. That does add another layer to that. That's hilarious.
Dude, like WWE.
But I turn around and I see the push, right? I see you guys push each other, and then he does exactly as described. He stuck his. It was so. I mean, it
was so corny.
If you're drunk at a bar and you're beefing with a guy, and you stick your chin out and
not
you
good.
tell him to fucking hit you in the face, and you guys are both drunk.
Yeah.
What did he think was gonna happen? I mean, I know he was drunk, but still,
Yeah.
even as a drunk guy, you gotta have some fucking voice of self-preservation in your head. That's never a good idea, unless you're a trained fucking MMA fighter, which he wasn't,
He wasn't.
because he got taken down by 3 different guys.
Yeah.
He got taken down by Alex, who's not even a trained fighter. He got taken down by an George, or allegedly someone else. That did wrestling in high school for a couple years, and then the security guys fucking fucked him anyways. I think they actually did fuck him.
And you know the funniest part about this alleged story is that, they let our group stay because I'm pretty sure the security might have been scared of us, and they threw that kid out.
They threw that kid out because allegedly, after I turn around and see the push, the guy stuck his fucking chin out and he's like, fucking hit me. And then Alex literally does like a fucking, like a cartoon character. He fucking winds it up. Fucking threw the fucking haymaker. And I don't know how well it connected to the guy. Like you said, it always hurts getting hit in the face. Maybe since his dumbass fucking told you to, maybe he was ready for it.
Maybe.
So maybe the adrenaline was already pumping for him.
So he just.
But Alex, allegedly, the man connected with the punch, takes him down, and then I immediately jump in because, allegedly I'm awesome. But also, allegedly, I'm not as fast as other people. So I get there second. So I decide to just play defense. Fucking grab Alex, allegedly, throw him into the crowd.
How many allegeds?
Because we got to cover our tracks.
We do. This is, and we're doing a great job, by the way.
So I throw Alex allegedly into the crowd. He gets lost in the sauce because we got like 10 people that are still our friends that weren't involved. So he just like... in Assassin's Creed, you could just fucking
hide in the crowd.
Hide in the crowd and sneak in a fucking.
No, dude, literally, I started it, and by the end, it looked like I had no part of it because I threw one hit and I took him to the ground, and like 3 other people got a piece of him by the time.
Yeah, dude. So
you went through the fucking meat grinder.
Because I wasn't expecting everyone else to be so offensively inclined.
Dude.
Because everybody was ready to just go fucking
beat this kid's ass.
Like fucking take him out,
They were ready to take him out.
I was just like, let's protect I'm like the shield.
Lonnie was like, let's defuse it.
Let's
Everyone else.
Let's protect.
He gets hit, gets put to the ground, and then he got like a storm of people that swept him away. Yeah, then he gets swept and carried away to like the bar to the right that was like 20 feet away by the time it was over.
Just in a headlock, getting punched allegedly.
In his gut.
And then the security fucking throws him out. And then we get out of the bar and shit's still going down. We literally leave the bar and this guy's still out there talking shit.
With only one homie with him.
He's got one buddy with him.
And that one buddy did not fucking help him.
No.
Not once did he fucking step in.
Not what you would call a ride or die.
No.
He just maybe gave him a ride or something. I don't know.
Or the kid who got beat up gave that kid a ride and he just had to stay because he looked like he was ready to fucking leave.
He wanted to ditch his ass, but he's like, I can't afford the Uber, so I gotta stay with my fucking idiot friend.
It was bad.
So we almost got into another scuffle outside, and but that was just an exchange of words. That was just an exchange of words, and we all had a nice adrenaline high off that.
That's technically, I guess, the first time I actually got into a bar, like a quote-unquote street.
Let's just say, allegedly, that's the first time.
The first time I got into an alleged street fight. Or bar fight, you could say.
Allegedly. Alleged as fuck for that one. Alleged as fuck.
But yeah, dude, fighting's not good though.
It's not good.
There's so many things go wrong.
Yeah, dude.
First of all,
it's so
you could die. He could die.
And it's so accidentally easy to kill someone.
Yeah.
Because if they fucking fall and hit their head,
On the back
that's
of
all
their-
it takes.
On the back of the head on the concrete.
That's all it takes, and then they're fucking.
And then you're
you're in
Gone
jail.
forever. Jail forever.
Because they're either going to give you murder or manslaughter, and either way, you're
Yeah.
getting jail time.
25 years
So
to life.
you're screwed. Yeah, it's like fighting definitely is not good.
It's not. It is not.
If you could get like a Fight Club sort of deal going on, you know, Brad Pitt.
Okay, dude, you know what
Like
I
you
just
get a legal Fight Club going on, so
know what
everybody
I-
can just take it out on one another.
You know what I
legally.
just found out? So the mutual combat law that's in like Texas and one other state. You know how it works?
No.
Essentially, it's like me and you are in the street in a scuffle, and I'm like, "Yo, fuck you, bro," and you're like, "No, fuck you, bro."
Trial by combat, motherfucker.
Essentially, I'm like, "We have a mutual combat law. Let's take it outside," and then we both go outside. But the rule is we can scrap, but if you hit me or I hit you, and one of us falls to the ground, it's over. You can't keep fighting.
Let him get
That's
up.
it.
Let him get up.
No, that's it. That's it. You can't. So you
better
can't,
have fucking stable footing then if you get into a fight,
So
brother.
because if you hit the ground,
Because you can't. You don't want to be a loser.
you don't want to be a loser.
You don't want to lose that fight.
That's literally the law. So like you can do that in front of a cop, and as long as like if I hit you,
So you can do that in front of a cop.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
amazing. In what state?
in Texas.
Shout out Texas.
And one other
Shout
state.
out goddamn Texas, brother.
I think it's like Washington or something. I don't know if it's like Washington or somewhere else that you. There's one other state that you have mutual combat, where me and you are out in the yard in front of cops. Haymaker lands. He falls to the ground. You cannot keep fighting him. It's it. It's over. It's over. If you keep fighting him, I'm pretty sure you get charges.
But what if he dies on that first fall?
I don't know.
What if he dies
know
on the
what
first
happened.
fall?
I think no bullshit. I think you're fine. I think it's fine because it's
It was
a mutual combat.
Mutual combat.
You literally said, "Let's fight," and he said yes. You throw a punch. He gets hit.
Both knew.
Falls back. Hit the
You
head.
both knew it was gonna.
You know what?
both
Let's
knew
actually look that up.
You both knew what could happen. While you're looking that up, yeah, man. It has been a while since we did an episode for you guys. We had one or two on the back burner that we haven't posted. We might
They
post
sucked.
them. We might post them. We might not. Maybe that Patreon that you guys keep begging for. Just kidding. But but yeah, the episodes weren't fantastic, and we want to put out, actual quality content for you guys. So if anything, we're just gonna redo it again because it's not a bad idea, and I think we can really make some amazingness out of it. But yeah, we just got sidetracked with life, man. Life was coming at us, and we were just sitting there taking it. Because what else can you do, right? Alex was doing a lot of growing of his own. He can get into that for himself, of course. But I'm very proud of him. He's been doing great fucking work.
So really quick, and then we'll get right back into that. If someone dies during mutual combat, the charge may be reduced to voluntary manslaughter. So actually, you still get charged with basically manslaughter. You're fucked. So don't fight people.
Don't fight
Just
people.
don't fight them.
Unless you're in a padded room.
Just run away. Like honestly, and it's hard to do,
It's-
especially when you're drunk. It's impossible to do when you're drunk, actually. Just if you're not, just run away.
Yeah, if you're
Just
sober,
walk
if you're
away.
sober enough to know that it's not, you're sober enough to know that it's a fight. Get out of there.
But back to what Lonnie was saying.
Alex has done a lot of growing. I think I have done as well, but
Hell yeah.
obviously, we're still very young and we still got,
Our dicks are still hard.
dude. I haven't been soft once this entire 43 minutes we've been talking.
My dick is so hard it might come out of the socket. But no, yeah. It's funny how life, the reason we haven't posted, I feel like it's funny how life can kind of get away from you and kind of take you on different paths that you never thought you were going to go on.
Yeah.
But if one thing I have learned about coming back to this podcast and we're gonna upload more and frequently again, is sometimes taking a break from something, even when you love it, especially actually what's happened in my life also recently. I got back with my girlfriend for before we broke up. We were together for like a year or whatever, right? Taking a break from something that you love is actually sometimes one of the best things that you can do in life.
I'll always remember this. This is something my dad said to me. I don't know where he got it from or if he heard it from a movie or just a quote anywhere. But he said, absence makes the heart grow fonder. So when you're absent or away from something, right, your heart, like if you truly love it, you start to want it more and more and more, and you start to appreciate it more and more and more and miss it more and more and more. Like absence makes the heart grow fonder. You know, it's like, it's really a beautiful quote.
Yeah.
Shout out Papa Rose.
Very profound, yeah.
I don't know where you got it from.
I think it's
it was his.
I think it's like you definitely, you get that distance and you can see that if you had a real connection or you really like something, and you get that distance, you're like, you know, fuck, I actually enjoy it. I'm missing it in my life. Like you said, you miss it and then your heart grows fonder from it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sometimes it's all up to just like timing, you know? Sometimes it's all up to just like letting things play out and letting things happen at their own pace and just letting things happen naturally at their own pace, at their own time, you know? Because you can't control everything. You can't make anything happen the way you want it to happen. You can only let it be. And I think that's a very important thing that people need to realize and just start accepting as a fact of life. You know, we just got to let it be and just take life as it is.
So a couple key takeaways from this podcast episode before we head out. Number one, the heart grows fonder. What's the quote?
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
That's number one.
That's right.
Thing you can take away. Number two, don't do blind sit-ups.
It's probably one of the worst mistakes you can make. Coming from personal experience.
We will see you guys next time. Please like, subscribe, comments. We're going to be back. We're going to have fucking bangers.
Please comment. Let us know if you missed us or if you gave a fuck about us. We really missed you guys, and we apologize for being away for so long. But we are looking to get back and more consistent with you guys. And, yeah, we're just so thankful and so grateful to be back and better than ever, truly.
Better than ever. My dick's harder than ever. It's going to pop out of the socket.
Pop out of the socket.
We'll see you next time.
Comment pop socket.
Comment, it's about to pop out of its socket. It's so hard.
Comment pop socket and rocket.
It's going to pop out of its socket.
See you guys later.
Peace.
Peace.